So good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome to yet another live on Tuesday. This is our second live of the new year, January 9th, 2024. And I am grateful that you're taking the opportunity to join, that I'm able to join. I hope that you get some takeaways from the call for your own personal journey. And first, I just want to start with the check-in. Of course, this is our time to breathe. We center ourselves to receive today's message. We use the 5-5-7 breathing technique for this process, which is taking a deep breath in with a count of 5. You hold for 5 seconds, and then we release all of that negativity slowly on a 7-second count. So controlled breathing allows you to concentrate. It allows you to connect and focus. And we typically will do that twice so that you can sense your emotions regulating. And we'll start first by taking a deep breath in, counting to 5. Holding that breath and releasing. One more time, breathing in. Holding that breath and releasing. So I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed and focused after taking that moment to connect. And, just want to say that that's something you can do all the time. Anytime you're feeling stressed, anytime that you feel anxiety or anything to that nature, you can always use that as a tool to connect and calm down, to allow your body, basically it signals to your body that you want to relax. And so it is a good breathing technique to utilize anywhere. So I want to start with the quote today. It's by Melanie Beattie, and she's an author of self-help books about kind of codependent relationships. And she said, gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And our topic today is my attitude of gratitude, a term that's used by so many. If for those of us that are Christian, this is a sermon title that is used often with the same very name, attitude of gratitude. Joyce Meyer uses this term, an attitude of gratitude, to remind people, especially Christians, to regularly thank God, because it helps us fully recognize how he's working in our lives. And this practice is how we grow and maintain kind of a winning mindset. I always encourage you to congratulate yourself on kind of the small and the big wins, as it builds confidence on the journey. So making a conscious effort to express appreciation on a regular basis amid our struggles, amid conflict, helps us to remain encouraged and focused on the journey. So as we create our goals and we start to take action to reach them, we must operate from a place of peace, happiness, and positivity. So going back to that quote that I said by Melanie Beattie, she also said, gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. So our practicing gratitude enhances our enjoyment of the here and now, life, when things are going well and when they are not. So how do we develop this attitude of gratitude? And, I'm glad you asked, because we're on this call. So one good way is asking yourself, when I'm grateful, what I'm grateful for today. And this morning, my kids and we just started a process of getting up at 6 a.m. to do stretching and meditation together as a unit. And one of the things that we did at the end of our meditation and exercise, our stretching this morning, was a circle of gratitude. And in that circle of gratitude, I asked the question, what are you grateful for today? And each of us gave different answers. My son was grateful for not having a nightmare and for angels protecting him while he slept. My daughter was grateful for waking up this morning, and I was grateful for the both of them, having the both of them in my life. So, having, that moment of gratitude and allowing people to express their gratitude, it gives you a different mindset. You know, it allows you to think on the positive and not the negative, especially when starting your day, and it allows you to be grateful and appreciative for it. So that is one good way to just get up, you know, even if you journal, to just get up and say, what am I grateful for today? And having that moment to yourself to find something positive to start your day is amazing. You know, showing and expressing gratitude towards others with intention each day. This makes, you know, that person feel good, but it also circulates around where it brings positivity and to your life. It provides you with the feel good as well because you've made someone else feel happy. So it's kind of that circle of life mindset. This practice of gratitude helps us to turn this practice from a routine into a habit so that it becomes a normal part of who we are. You know, showing gratitude to people on a regular basis, not just two things or not just waking up and saying what I'm thankful for, but actually showing those around us that we are grateful for them at the time and in real time and during the experience. Another thing is at the end of each day or at the end of each week, acknowledging what you've done and what you've been able to accomplish and being proud of yourself. Sometimes we just go through these weeks and these days, and it's so repetitious and it's so, you know, many things happening that we don't even stop to say, wow, that was, you know, a great accomplishment. You know, it's just like at work when you guys celebrate something and at the end of the journey, everybody goes out to the happy hour. It's that acknowledgement and taking that opportunity to celebrate yourself and celebrate your team and your group. Those are the things that kind of keep us motivated, keep that level of confidence up. So even if it's small or big, looking at those accomplishments for the day, of the week, and just say, I'm glad I checked that box. Proud of myself there, you know, because it does help to build that confidence in you and to make you feel better. Another thing is, you know, just understanding where we are today, you know, and being appreciative and grateful for that. You know, life may not be perfect, it may not be great, but you can look back on a time where it was worse. So being grateful and acknowledging your here and now, that level of acknowledgement helps you to create a plan moving forward as well. We can't think about the future if we don't understand where we are, what position we're in, and what steps we need to take to move forward. So acknowledging your here and now, being grateful for the moment that you're in, where you are in life today. You know, having that moment of gratefulness is 100% important as well. And we need to stay in that mindset so that we can push forward to make change and or have the success that we want. So we have to, you know, acknowledge that as well. And the other, you know, finally, just appreciating life. You simply put, stop and smell the roses, as they say. You know, there are so many beautiful things around us, and we should adopt the habit of embracing those things. It's never too late to reshape your mindset and cultivate a happier you and a happier life. And really, we want to focus on kind of the benefits of gratitude and why we should be showing gratitude at all times. You know, the benefits outweigh the negatives in maintaining a winning mindset and expressing gratitude, you know, increasing your joy and happiness, you know, lessening your aggression, your anger, your stress, increasing your appreciation of others and your awareness of conditions around you, and then increasing your ability to empathize and allow you to forgive, not for those around you, but for yourself. So it's very important that we keep kind of that mindset at the forefront, that we are, you know, that we are constantly growing and we are constantly, you know, trying to implement change in our lives. But during those times when we are using that adapt process, we've made the awareness, we've built desire towards change, and we're taking action. Sometimes we have to stop and, you know, be grateful for the things that we've accomplished during those times to help us remain on the journey, because sometimes we take steps back because we don't feel things are coming fast enough. We don't feel like the moments are happening to the point where we need them. You know, you have this kind of expectation in your mind that I should have been here already, and since I'm not, I'm just going to stop the journey. But that's not how we can stay focused and how we can create sustainable habit change. We have to trust the process. We have to take the steps through the process, and keeping that winning mindset and being grateful for the situation we're in and grateful for those small steps that we've taken towards sustainable habit change. Give yourself a little time. Have a little faith in yourself and in the process. And so as we're going through that attitude of gratitude, it's highly important. We need to be able to build around that to remain, with smiles on our faces, to understand that with those thankful moments that we have, it's helping us to have a positive attitude. It's helping those around us to even change and adapt to how we're feeling, because the emotions, the mood that we give off, the aura that we give off, kind of sets the tone for the room. When people can feel your aggression, when they feel that you're upset, most people will shy away. They'll, quiet down. You kind of tamper their flame a little bit. And so when we're in a positive, uplifted, healthy place, those feelings, can spread. That mindset and that attitude can spread around the room. So that is one part of just being in that moment of gratitude, is the positivity that it brings forward, the positivity that people see in your aura and your nature, that can help build relationships, can help repair relationships, can help you create new relationships. So it's all about having the right mindset when we're going into things. And yes, there are going to be difficulties. There's going to be challenges. We never said that there weren't. We didn't even say that you didn't have to respond to those, that you didn't have to feel normal in those circumstances, but also just realizing that, in the midst of those struggles, there's lessons that we'll learn. There's takeaways that we'll get, and things that we'll need to apply moving forward. But if we get stuck in the actual pain of the situation, if we get stuck in the frustration of the situation, if we get stuck in a moment where we can't get out of our own way and get out of our own head, then there is no moving forward. You kind of just built a wall and you're not trying to progress. And sometimes we have to, say, this hurt, this was frustrating, this was a lot for me to bear. However, I am still here. I'm still in the now. I have an opportunity to take what I've learned and move forward and be better. And you want to create action around how that can happen. And so that makes it easier for you. That helps you to continue to grow. It helps you to move forward, and it helps you be where you need to be. So having that moment where you can be grateful in that situation, even though there was so much pain and maybe some frustration in that moment, it allows you to move past it. It allows you to grow past it. And so that is the mindset that we have to have, being conscious, expressing our gratitude and appreciation on a regular basis so that we don't get stuck in the negative, because the negative is going to come. We're going to have hard times. We're going to have issues come. We're going to have people that say things to us that frustrate us. We're going to have people that want to, tell us how to live our lives, tell us how to raise our kids, tell us how to speak, out in public, tell us how to dress, tell us that, we don't look good enough, that we don't fit the bill, that we shouldn't have this job, that we shouldn't have these opportunities. There's always going to be that. There's always going to be that. That's, that is the negativity that comes with people seeing you progressing. When people see you doing better for yourself, when they see you making moves, when they see you doing things that are positive, that's the negative that comes with it. And I've always said the negative is going to be a part of the journey. The biggest thing about the journey and about you in the journey is making sure that you can avoid the negative, that you can block that, pull that out, and say, wow, I must be doing something amazingly right. I must be doing something that's on purpose, on the vision that is supposed to be for my life, because all of this coming at me right now, all of these attacks, they see my greatness. They see that I'm in a moment. They see that I'm on the path, and they're trying to distract me. I need to stay focused. I need to stay positive and diligent so that I can reach the end of this journey and have the goals that I want, the things that I've said that I want, the change that I said I want to see happen. It's on me to make that happen. It's on me to fulfill my destiny. It's on me to allow me to complete the journey. You know, it's not on anyone else. Even if you're, you have a coach, a psychiatrist, you have someone helping you, you're journaling, you're doing, etc. It's still on you to take the steps. It's still on you to make those changes. It's still on you to complete the task of the journey. And your accountability partners are just there to support you and to love you, to empathize with the situations that you're going through. But at the end of the day, they can't walk for you. They can't be on this journey for you. It is on you to have that attitude of gratitude, to make yourself stay focused in the process, to make yourself understand that it's not about anything else but you and what you need to accomplish. Staying focused on that journey, staying diligent in that process. That's what it means. It is incumbent that we understand that people are going to support us, they're going to hate us. But that gratitude turns into, we have it, it's enough. Where we're at right now is enough and more. What I want is right in front of me. It takes that denial of the things that we say we can't do, and it makes it acceptance that we can do it. It takes the chaos of the house and work and all the other things, and it turns it into order, because we have the mindset of gratitude. We have the mindset of acceptance. We have the mindset of appreciation. So we're in a more positive, structurally minded place where we can make change and we can accept where we are and what things are happening around us. We can create action around them without bringing in all the negative. It provides confusion and it turns it into clarity. So that confusion that we've had about everything, it provides that clarity. When we have an attitude of gratitude, when we are thankful and appreciative of where things are and where we need to be, and we're creating action around those things, we are able to be in a more positive mindset. We're able to be in a more focused and structured mindset. And we're able to do things that before we weren't able to accomplish because we would put up a wall or we would block ourselves from the blessings that were right there in front of us. So now, having that, practicing gratitude and being able to enhance our enjoyment of where we are is amazing. If you take that with you every day, life will not seem as complicated. Life will become what it is, life. Whether it's going well or whether it's not, it's a part of life. We start to take things in a more practical mindset where we can evaluate, take action, feel better in those moments. And yes, things are constantly going to come and, they're constantly going to come. Like this weekend, I can give a good example. I came home from Florida with my daughter probably around the 11th of December. I had a cold. The following week, I went to the ER around the 18th. I had bronchitis, and I had a little inflammation in my right lung. They put me on meds, they put me on antibiotics and, nebulizer treatments. And then I went to my rheumatologist for my lupus, and she also put me on prednisone. So I was on a steroid at the same time with all this stuff. And another week comes around and I'm, slowly getting better. But, when you're on immunosuppressants, your body takes a little longer to heal. So I just let things, go like it's just taking a little longer. I just need to rest more, take care of myself. And, this week I went for a follow-up to my primary doctor and had another x-ray, found out, I have pneumonia, both lungs, having some issues. So, shortness of breath, a little more fatigued than I was the week before, but still, with an attitude of gratitude everywhere I go. As you can see, I'm still smiling. I'm still upbeat. I'm trying to, reflect how I want to feel as opposed to showing how I feel. And that is my attitude of gratitude for this week and why this topic is so important because, I have to keep a mindset on the here and now. I have to keep the flow of things moving forward in my life, and I can't constantly complain about the things that are happening around me because it's life. They're the things that are happening around me. You know what I mean? So at this point, it's on me to make a conscious choice of what I want to see and how I want things to be. So, it is, all of us have our stuff. All of us are going through our things. I thank God that I'm, hopefully coming on the other side of it. I'm on another round of antibiotics, and, I do have the week to rest, and thank goodness, because the weather has been horrible today, included with all this rain, and then a big storm coming later. So didn't want to be out in that this week. So I'm glad I have the opportunity to rest myself. And, I was able to join this call with the energy that I had. So, it happens. This is life, such as life. But yeah, so again, all of us have stuff, but maintaining that attitude of gratitude and being in the here and now, just recognizing that we are who we are, and being grateful and thankful for our ability to be a part of the here and now. And so I am grateful. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be online again with all of you, and hoping that your week is going well so far, and that you have some successes. So that was our topic of the day. And I just wanted to take the last few minutes of our 30-minute call and really just share kind of where things are, what we're doing here at Positive Advancement and Be Bold, Be Brave, Believe, but also to give some insights on upcoming things that we've been talking about. I hope that people are getting the journal prompts and using them if you journal. They have been posting daily, and some have been pretty interesting. I know today we're sending a message to our younger selves. That should be very interesting. There's a lot I would say to my younger self, but wow, there is a lot that I would say to my younger self. Yes, actually, now that I think about it, there's a lot. But journal prompts, our blog came out last Thursday, and we have one coming out this Thursday. Don't drink the Kool-Aid too fast was last week's blog, and basically just kind of touched on how we overinvest ourselves into things, into beliefs, into jobs, into certain things that we take on, responsibilities, and not really doing the full due diligence of understanding what we've gotten ourselves involved in. And so those sacrifices that we make also take time off of our lives, but just time period out of our lives, impacting our families and those around us. And are those sacrifices valid? Are we doing what we should be doing? Are we on our calling, our purpose, and things like that? So that was a really informative message. And if you haven't had an opportunity to review it, I would take some time to take a look at it and just, step back and evaluate your situation and see if any of it sticks, if anything makes sense to you. Because again, my goal is to keep us on that winning mindset, but also to help people understand that sometimes change is necessary in certain parts of our lives, and we can't be afraid of that. We need to face those changes and be open to the possibilities of what a different future could look like. And so being in the midst of that journey now, I really do empathize and understand. And so I really want to share how people can get through that phase of the journey and be successful, as well as, all the emotions that come with it, and from fear to joy to excitement, and how you can balance all of that so that you have that sustainable process forward and can create action around the things that you need to change, that you want to change. So I want to keep that, in mind. So if you have an opportunity, you should check that out. I am looking forward to this. I have an opportunity this weekend, next weekend, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to Be Bold, Be Brave, Believe, kind of wrapping up where we are in the process of creating our nonprofit. We've officially, received most of our documents from Virginia. So that's a good thing that we're kind of legit as a corporation, but we definitely want to make sure that we can start moving forward with some of our initiatives in 24 and in 25, of course, is the big drive, big push for our event and everything like that. We'll have information coming out soon about venues and things that we've locked in for the event, sponsors and things like that. So I'm super excited to be sharing all that information in the coming weeks and months. The tapping into the community here that I live in and being a part of this, being ingrained in this community, but being a part of this community and trying to help uplift people who are struggling with wellness, struggling with long-term illnesses or chronic disease, those who are not into the wellness zone, who are not physically active, trying to tap into those individuals and create some positive change in their lives is kind of the mission of Be Bold, Be Brave, Believe. And we hope to start locally and, just expand our brand nationally at some point where we can help more people and be more involved in people's lives to help them find sustainable ways to live and grow and mature in the wellness area, whether it's physical, social, financial, all of the wellness kind of dimensions that are out there that people have to explore sometimes and put themselves in when they're on their journey. That's why we're doing the monthly calls, talking about the dimensions of wellness, just understanding that there's so many facets of wellness that you can talk about that people struggle with and don't know that that's an area that they can get support, that they can be have accountability partners, and understand that there is a way for them to create change around those things. I know some of it's very intimidating when it comes to, wanting to leave your job and start a business, wanting to have kids or not, wanting to look at life from a holistic standpoint, and you want to eat better, drink better, and trying to find the most cost-effective way to do that without hurting yourself, because organics and, healthy eating can be expensive. So finding ways to work around those processes and create change. And in all, even with the struggles that come with that, and then the many issues that we have in life that we all go through, having that attitude of gratitude, going back to our topic for the day, and knowing that there will be ups and downs, ebbs and flows, back and forth in our investments in life, in our processes in life. But having that attitude of gratitude allows us to stay positive. It decreases the ability for us to go into a depressed state. It allows us to be innovative. It allows us to think outside the box. It allows us to, start to make change in a positive way. So I really encourage you to keep that mindset, but also look at the many opportunities that there are. And if anyone is, looking for the coaching journey, to be involved in a coaching journey, just let me know. You can reach out, and we can start talking together in regards to what you can do and what programs may be best for you. Or if you just need the free consultation to just talk through an issue or a situation, you can always sign up through positiveadvancement.com, through the website. Go to our services page, and at the bottom there is links that connect you to the site that holds my schedule, so that you can book the time. And there is a free consultation on there that you can schedule with me and get time on my calendar. So that's an opportunity for you as well. You can always ping me, and I can always schedule for you if you want something that way. So you can always email me, or you can send it through the chat, and that's available to you as well, in order to schedule sessions and see what my availability is. But I'm definitely open to supporting you or helping you start your journey toward wellness and sustainable, healthy living. I'm so proud of you guys always. I say that all the time. And, you are on these calls checking into wellness because it is something that you have in your heart to change. It is on you to kind of stay fixed on that journey and to change the things that you want to change. I can definitely be an accountability partner to you and want to be, to help you through the process and to help you create something that creates balance for you, not only you, but your family and whomever else that your life impacts and whoever else that you touch. So you can reach out to me anytime if you have questions on that, and we can walk through that process together. I thank you for joining today's call. We are at time. So I just want to let you guys know to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm praying for you. And I look forward to our next conversation on wellness. So have a great day. Bye.